You kidding me, sir?
Are you ready to boldly go where no one has gone before? This week, let's dive into the fascinating details and thrilling possibilities of Star Trek Origins, the upcoming addition to the legendary sci-fi franchise. Here's everything we know about Star Trek Origins, from its setting to the creative minds behind it, and what it means for Star Trek fans worldwide. The return to the big screen. It's been 8 years since Star Trek Beyond graced the big screen, marking the conclusion of the Kelvinverse trilogy. During that time, the Star Trek universe underwent a significant transformation. The success of Star Trek Discovery in 2017 heralded a new era for the franchise, ushering in a renaissance on streaming platforms. With this unprecedented output, the need for big-screen adventures seemed to wane. Attempts to revive the Kelvinverse met challenges, leaving fans wondering when, not if, Star Trek would return to theaters. Thankfully, the wait is almost over. Paramount has announced Star Trek Origins, slated for release in 2026. This upcoming film promises to reignite Star Trek's cinematic journey while exploring new frontiers in storytelling. What is Star Trek Origins about? The plot of Star Trek Origins is shrouded in mystery, but the official press release offers tantalizing hints. The story unfolds decades before the events of the 2009 Star Trek film, firmly placing it in the Kelvinverse timeline. According to reports, the movie will serve as an origin story, delving into the foundation of the United Federation of Planets and humanity's early encounters with alien civilizations. This premise provides fertile ground for exploring Star Trek's core themes of unity, exploration, and diplomacy. While details remain scarce, comparisons have been drawn to the 1988 film Alien Nation, which tackled the integration of alien refugees into human society. Star Trek Origins could similarly focus on Earth's interactions with Vulcans and other alien species, set against the backdrop of a nascent Federation, revisiting the founding of the Federation. If the timeline for Star Trek Origins aligns with established Star Trek lore, the movie could pick up where Star Trek Enterprise left off, providing a unique opportunity to expand on the early days of humanity's journey into galactic politics. Enterprise explored the nascent efforts to form the United Federation of Planets, focusing on humanity's tentative, yet groundbreaking steps toward interstellar unity. However, the series was cut short before it could fully delve into the monumental events that shaped the Federation. With Star Trek Origins, fans may finally get to witness those pivotal moments. The movie's setting in the early 23rd century, decades before the Kelvinverse's timeline, offers a rich yet underexplored period in Star Trek history. This era provides a clean slate for filmmakers to craft a compelling story, free from the constraints of established canon, while staying true to the franchise's legacy. Fans can expect a tapestry of political intrigue and cultural diplomacy as diverse civilizations come together. The challenges of navigating conflicting interests, bridging cultural divides, and fostering trust among species are themes ripe for exploration. The inclusion of the Vulcans, Andorians, Tellarites, and other founding members of the Federation would allow the narrative to highlight the delicate balance needed to build a coalition based on shared values. By revisiting this seminal era, Star Trek Origins could offer a deeper understanding of the Federation's ideals while setting the stage for its enduring legacy in Star Trek history. Who stars in Star Trek Origins? Casting details for Star Trek Origins remain shrouded in mystery, but speculation about the potential lineup is already stirring excitement among fans. Since the movie takes place decades before the events of the Kelvinverse trilogy, familiar faces like Captain Kirk, Spock, and their iconic crew are unlikely to make an appearance. Instead, the story is expected to center on entirely new characters, potentially with connections to Star Trek's legendary figures, offering fresh perspectives on the franchise's storied history. One intriguing possibility is the return of characters from Star Trek Enterprise. Scott Bakula's Captain Jonathan Archer, who played a critical role in laying the groundwork for the Federation, stands out as a natural fit for the film. His character's deep ties to the formation of the United Federation of Planets could provide a seamless narrative bridge between the events of Enterprise and the film's storyline. Alongside Archer, his trusted crew, including T'Pol, Trip Tucker, and Phlox, might also reprise their roles, bringing closure to unresolved storylines from the series. Moreover, the timeline allows for appearances by key supporting characters like Jeffrey Combs's Andorian Commander Shran, whose contributions to galactic diplomacy are as notable as Archer's. Including these figures would not only thrill longtime fans, but also provide a sense of continuity and respect for Star Trek's established lore. As casting announcements begin to emerge, fans are eager to see whether Star Trek Origins will introduce a new generation of heroes while weaving in the legacy of those who helped shape the Federation's foundation. This blend of fresh storytelling and homage to beloved characters holds the potential to captivate audiences and honor the franchise's rich history. Behind the scenes, creative visionaries. The creative team behind Star Trek Origins is a powerhouse of talent, bringing a wealth of experience and a fresh perspective to the franchise. Seth Grahame-Smith, the screenwriter for the project, is renowned for his innovative storytelling. His works include the best-selling novel Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, and the screenplay for the Lego Batman movie. Grahame-Smith has a knack for blending humor, drama, and action, making him well-suited to tackle Star Trek's rich narrative complexity and thematic depth. His ability to reimagine traditional genres ensures that Star Trek Origins will balance the franchise's classic elements with bold, new ideas. Director Toby Haynes adds further depth to the project with his impressive credentials. Known for his work on Andor, Doctor Who, and Black Mirror, Haynes has demonstrated a unique ability to create compelling, character-driven stories within beloved franchises. His direction of the Black Mirror episode, USS Callister, a clever homage to Star Trek, showcased his understanding of the franchise's legacy and cultural impact. The episode's satirical yet heartfelt approach demonstrated Haynes' skill in crafting narratives that are both meaningful and entertaining. Together, Grahame-Smith and Haynes bring a blend of creative daring and respect for established lore to Star Trek Origins. Their combined expertise ensures that the film will resonate with longtime fans while welcoming new audiences to the Star Trek universe. This dynamic duo promises to deliver a movie that honors the franchise's visionary spirit while exploring uncharted storytelling frontiers. When does Star Trek Origins take place? The timeline for Star Trek Origins is set decades before the Kelvinverse's main events, around the early 23rd century. This era, untouched by major canon events, provides the creative team with the freedom to explore new stories without stepping on existing lore. The film's setting on Earth and its focus on early Federation politics evoke the spirit of classic Star Trek, where diplomacy and cooperation often took center stage. By blending these elements with the cinematic scope of the Kelvinverse, Star Trek Origins has the potential to captivate both longtime fans and newcomers. A new chapter for Star Trek. The announcement of Star Trek Origins signals an exciting new chapter for the franchise. As the first Star Trek movie in a decade, it carries the weight of rekindling the series' cinematic legacy. Paramount's careful planning, including the timing of the film's release, reflects their commitment to delivering a memorable experience. Fans can also anticipate potential cross-promotion with Star Trek streaming series. This strategy has proven successful in the past, seamlessly integrating Star Trek's small and big-screen ventures. A well-timed tie-in with Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, or another series could enhance the film's impact and broaden its appeal. Looking ahead, while much remains unknown about Star Trek Origins, the information revealed so far paints an intriguing picture. With a talented creative team, a rich narrative premise, and the promise of revisiting Star Trek's foundational themes, the film has the makings of a landmark entry in the franchise. As the release date approaches, fans can look forward to more updates, including casting announcements, plot details, and perhaps even a trailer. One thing is certain: Star Trek Origins is poised to boldly go where no Star Trek movie has gone before. And there you have it, everything we know about Star Trek Origins. From its timeline to its talented creators, this film promises to be an exciting addition to the Star Trek universe. Stay tuned for more updates as we count down to its 2026 release. Live long and prosper.